Hi, my name is Matthew Belisario. Thank you for coming by the Belisario Sonic YouTube channel. I'm coming to you from the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama. Together, we're keeping great music alive, engaging with the music on this channel. And I have a great record to share with you guys today that I think is just a phenomenal follow-up to the review that I just did before this one, which I did Shutaro Matsui's album called Steps of the Blue, released in 2023. Such a fantastic record. If you missed that review, go back and check that out. This album is the follow-up, the 2024 follow-up. Now, Shutaro is a wonderful trumpet player, and this guy, to me, is probably one of the top trumpet players playing jazz right now. And that's saying a lot because there's a lot of good trumpet players out there. And what I find unique about him is the sense of timing, the tone of his trumpet. There's something that is like a step above a lot of the good players that are playing trumpet right now. Of course, Shutaro comes also from a classical background. He's also a pianist. I think the instrument he started off on was piano, but his main instrument, of course, is the trumpet. But the first album that I reviewed, Steps of the Blue, is absolutely fantastic. And this is a wonderful follow-up to that record because this kind of continues along in kind of the same spirit as the first record. But he's got a different lineup on here, which I'm going to talk about here before I put the record on and play it for you guys, which is another fantastic release on the same record label, which is it's the Avex Classics label. And again, another nice pressing, nice jacket. They do a good job with their above average jackets as far as the thickness goes. There's a nice insert, which this one does have English on one side and Japanese on the other side. So I'll give you guys a closer look at that as we're listening to the record. But you've got a wonderful lineup here, including Walter Blanding on the saxophone. This guy's absolutely amazing. He's been playing sax professionally for like 35 years or something like that. And he's played with all the greats. He played with Chick Corea, Brubeck, Wayne Shorter, a long list of players, and he smokes on this album. So not only do we have the wonderful playing of Shutaro on the trumpet on this, we've got an excellent saxophone player. We also have a wonderful pianist on here, Guy Moskovich, who I believe comes from a classical background as well. And this guy really smokes on this album as well. You got Ben Wolfe on the bass, another guy that's played with everybody. Wonderful bass player. You're going to really be happy on how the bass sounds on this album. It's another really well-mixed album. It sounds great. They're doing a great job of mixing and mastering on these records that I've gotten from Japan. Absolutely wonderful. Finally, you've got Jonathan Blake. Not much needs to be said about him. Of course, a Blue Note artist now. Jonathan Blake on the drums. He's played with everybody. Not much needs to be said about him. Basically, almost like a living legend. So on the drums. Now, this is, let me give you a little background on where this was mixed and mastered. This was recorded the 28th, 29th, and 30th of May at the Power Station, Berkeley, New York City. It was mixed the day after, the 31st and 1st of June, 2024 at the Power Station at Berkeley. The recording and mixing engineer was Akira Nishimura, and it was mastered on the 3rd of June, 2024 at Battery Studios, and your mastering engineer is Mark Wilder. This is a wonderful sounding album, and I can't wait to go ahead and put this on the turntable for you guys. You got 4 tunes, side A, 4 tunes on side B. They're all written by Shutaro with the exception of the Dance Macabre, which is another cool tune that he does on this that kind of blends in that classical and then takes off into the jazz. And again, this is a wonderful follow-up to that 2023 album. So let me go ahead and give you a look here at the tunes. And I'm going to go ahead and get this spinning on the Fluence RT85 going through my Vincent Faux 701 phono stage. And then we're going into my Denon, into my JBL 4311B speakers. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Give the thumbs up and share this with other people. Again, these videos are demonetized, so when you guys share these with other people, it's for the benefit of the artist. This one's called Tiger March. That tone. So, sounds very much like the mix on the prior album, The Steps of the Blue. Beautiful mix, nice recording, nice warm saxophone more to the left. You do hear it carry over to the other speaker. Nice resonance off the drums. Yeah. It's like he's playing today live. That trade back and forth. Yeah. Trumpets more to the right. Cool cover. Awesome, that's Tiger March. Next one's called Sign. This one a little bit more of a modern sounding tune, but I'll tell you, this is a great album, front to back. A great successor to The Steps of the Blue. playing. Wonderful phrasing, and the tone just unbelievable. Guy Moskovich on the piano here. You have a write-up on each of the players here on the back of this insert, so that's really nice. Landing on the saxophone. Awesome playing. Of course, Walter, part of the Lincoln Center projects over there. He's played with a lot of people. Not only on the jazz side of things has Walter played, but he's played with Paul Simon, Aretha Franklin, all kinds of different artists. Really nice write-up on here of all the artists. For the drums. Yeah. Jonathan Blake. Nice. That was Sign. Next one's called Dance Macabre. After this tune is over, I'll flip it over. We'll listen to at least 2 tunes off the other side. Hope you guys are digging this. Give the thumbs up. Leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think. This is a really cool arrangement of this tune. Trumpet sounds so nice. Nice. Drums were well recorded. You really hear the resonance off the drums. Trumpet faders to the right. Again, you hear the cross bowl speakers. Nice. Yeah. Pretty great record. I mean, I can't decide which of the three I like better. I've been listening to all three of these since I've gotten them. I'll be reviewing the live one here soon. Not sure if it's going to be the next one or not, but it probably will be. I'll be doing this one called Fragments. That's coming next, probably. Your hype sticker. Very cool. That tone. Wow. Unbelievable. There's a look at the tracks. I'm going to flip this guy over. We're going to listen to some tracks off of side 2. Again, this whole album is just absolutely incredible. All three of these records I haven't been this excited about an artist in a long time, to where I'm driving in my car and I'm picking like which of these 3 records am I going to listen to today. I'm just enjoying them that much. Here we go to side B. Little cradle song. Listen to this, and then we'll listen to If, and then we'll close out on Fragments. How about that? Hope you guys are enjoying these reviews here in the Jazz Bar. Leave your comments and let me know. I'm enjoying doing these for you guys. You know, these are 140 gram records, but it doesn't matter. They're flat. The quality control has been impressive. No issues with any of these records. I bought quite a few of them during, for my Christmas present. I bought myself several records from Japan, and a lot of them were new releases, and they're all in pristine shape. So they're doing a good job with their quality control as far as I can tell. Out of like the 10 records I bought, there would have been at least one here in the US. If I would have bought them, they would have had to go back probably because they were too noisy. And these have not been. For occasional little pop or something, that's about it. And you can hear even in these low passages, it sounds really nice. So I'm really happy with the quality of their pressings as well. That's how beautiful that piano sounds. Nice and warm, nice tonal balance on the record. I mean, you can hear all those highs on the cymbals, you hear that bass, nice mix, nice depth to this. This is probably one of the more laid-back tunes called Little Cradle Song. The next one's called If. It's really cool. And then we'll close out with Fragments. Nice. This was produced by Makoto Ozone, who of course is one of Shutaro's mentors, and who played on a couple of tunes on his first album. Makoto is a fantastic piano. If you haven't heard his stuff, you should go investigate his stuff. I'll be reviewing one of his records on here as well. So stay tuned for that. I like the way they do their jackets with that old paper. You can see kind of how the paper's overlaid over the cardboard, kind of like the old ones used to be made. So a pretty nice thickness. And again, 140 gram, but they're great pressing. So for me, that 180 gram, 140 gram doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Leave your comments on what you guys think about that, because for me, yeah, the 180 gram doesn't warp as easy, but at the same time, if it's not a good pressing, it's not a good pressing. It doesn't matter how thick it is. So when you get a good pressing at 140 gram or whatever, it's fine with me as long as it's not warped. These have perfectly flat records, as you can see. And yeah, I'm really happy with these pressings. So this is called If. Kind of swinging back to that New Orleans type of feel, which Shutaro does so well. Yeah. It really, Shutaro reminds me a lot of kind of Wynton in a certain sense, that he can swing this old stuff, he can do the hard bop stuff, he can do the classical stuff. Bass sounds really nice, fat, warm. Love the drumming. I mean, listen to the drums. Very cool. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys heard the first 3 tunes off of side A. This is the second song off side B. I'm gonna let it play into the third tune called Fragments, and we'll close out the video. Definitely recommend this. I would recommend that if you like these records, get all 3 at the same time, because if you have to order from Japan, of course you have to pay that shipping, and it can get expensive if you're going to do one record at a time. So I recommend getting all of them if you can. Of course, if you're over on the other side of the pond, it might be less expensive for you guys over. one's called If. And we'll go ahead and close out on a tune called Fragments. Stay tuned because we're going to be reviewing this live album, 2025 release called Fragments. And you're going to dig this as well because this is all live. It's a fantastic record as well. So stay tuned for that. Leave your comments. A lot more coming your way. And I'm also gearing up for my trip to Japan, so this is kind of preparing me. Yeah. So this has got a little bit more of a modern feel to it. Yeah. Sounds awesome. Wow, it's a dynamic sound. Unbelievable. It's incredible. So, yep, you can tell I'm a fan. Go out and grab this. Give a thumbs up if you guys like this. We'll see you on the next review. Happy listening to you guys.